What's going on, guys? It's Mike Fury with another Borderlands 4 video, and I'll be going over the build I'm bringing into the new content, uh, Mad Alley and the Vault of the Damned on Thursday, March 26th. We're getting the new DLC, we're getting a new character to play, we're getting a level cap up to 60 now as opposed to 50. Level cap increase is always nice. So I figured I'd go over the build that I've been using with my Rafa. I'm calling it Everyman's Rafa because it's generally speaking the Rafa build everyone's using, or at least some a variation of what everyone's using. It's an overdrive focused build. Going over our specializations first. Um, I am rocking now with caffeine, so every time I use a rep kit, I get some extra skill cooldown back. I am a gun. My extra skill damage now benefits from gun damage. There will be plenty of gun damage increases throughout the build to increase our extra skill damage in the zone. While I am aiming, I will be doing more gun damage and get better critical hit damage, and this does benefit I am a gun. And then we are also using one shot, one killed, so excess damage will be stored to the next gunshot after killing an enemy, which is just bonus damage, is bonus damage. So awesome, love it. You could also use riddle you this for more gun damage as opposed to one shot, one kill, or in place of in the zone if you don't like the aim. Going into our skills, start with the red trait here. We are using the Peacebreaker cannons, um, and they basically just auto fire. And for bossing, we are using Bullet Buddy Deluxe. If I reactivate my action skill, Bullet Buddy Deluxe allows me to not consume ammo for 8 seconds, which allows me to just do a bunch of damage all at once. And you'll see why when I go over the gear and the guns. For mobbing, we are using Instinto, uh, which works really well with critical hits. Uh, Kill skill, killing an enemy causes Rafa to restore action skill duration, while also causing his action skill duration to drain a bit faster. Uh, and we're going to have a lot of skills that benefit critical hits and just pure kill skills damage to help work with Instinto. Uh, Instinto basically allows us to just stay in our action skill forever. But let's start with the tree. We're getting Shield Barriers. I like this for the shield recharge delay and rate. It adds a little bit of sturdiness, durability to this build. You could just go CTR for the pure gun damage, but I like the durability. You get 5 points into Huerga. Whenever Rafa critically hits, extra skill duration is restored, which really works well with Instinto to further increase the longevity of our action skill. We are getting 5 points into Resiliencia. Overdrive skill, we get damage reduction. Again, just a little bit more durability. I prefer it that way. Um, our class mod, sorry, is giving us 5 points into Temerario, which gives us gun damage. It also decreases our gun handling, but that's fine. We'll have another skill that I'll go over that restores gun handling, kind of making it a wash. And then we have 1 point from our class mod in Saltado. All of our overdrive bonuses will get um, they will be doubled for 8 seconds after every kill. The rest of our points are in our blue tree. Uh, we are spending 5 points in the thrill, plus 1 point from our class mod. Another overdrive skill. This is giving us fire rate. We have 5 points in Las Jaras. Oh, another overdrive skill. We regenerate ammo while our overdrive is active. Um, we have 4 points here in El Centro. This is giving us gun handling and extra skill handling, just more accuracy basically. And the longer overdrive has been active, the greater the bonus, which works well with Instinto because you're just going to be in it forever. Um, Battle management. Whenever We activate our action skill or re-trigger our action skill, we consume no ammo for 2 seconds. So more no ammo consumption is great. Uh, we have brain dump, overdrive skill. We get more critical hit chance with guns while our overdrive is active. We're also getting 5 points into El Soldado. We get gun damage, which is awesome. Just pure gun damage. We love it. Uh, Jock, whenever Rafa damages an enemy with a skill, he gains a stack of Jock, and we get increased overdrive bonuses. So, again, more gun damage, more handling, more crits. This is just a pure plus. And then Deadline, overdrive skill. Rafa gains increased fire rate and increased reload speed while overdrive is active. So, we love all of that. Going into our weapons and gear. Um, So the way that we're working this for bosses anyway, Bullet Buddy Deluxe. When we activate our action skill, we don't consume ammo for 8 seconds. This is where the ceramic bod comes in. It has Torg sticky projectiles on it. So whenever we shoot these explosive rounds. Um, they stick to an enemy. Uh, and then for 8 seconds, we're not consuming damage or not consuming ammo, which just allows us to apply many, many, many stickies. These stickies will apply 3% of the card damage. So 333 times 5 with 6 in the magazine. So 5 pellets per shot. 333. Take 3% of that, then add it to each pellet. That's a lot of damage there. Um, This is our primary bossing weapon. Uh, when I am mobbing and switch to Instinto, I like to use the Chaosin. Um, when I'm single targeting, if I have groups of enemies, I will switch to a Rowan's Charge because this is a Jacob's weapon, so critical hits will ricochet. These also have sticky magazines, so each of these ricochets will also apply stickies. When you reload, that's when the stickies all explode all at once. And that's where you get the damage increase at. We also have a fire pot. This will apply towards stickies to nearby enemies. These will also explode when you go to reload your gun, just thus adding more stickies to the process. Um, we are also using a jackhammer Torg legendary enhancement with Explosiveception, which allows our sticky projectiles to do 50% of the gun damage when they hit. And then Airburst also allows these projectiles to do damage whenever they're almost to an enemy. Um, just more damage. Which also goes into our Watch for Dinner shield. Siphon allows us to give ourselves overshield, um, while also the shield itself giving us a chance to gain overshield. And while we have overshield, all of our damage is increased by 25%, and it's applied as shock damage. And then this also has a power booster, so if I happen to hit a couple enemies and they drop a power booster, um, I can grab the power booster, and that will increase the damage further by another 20%. Here's our dancer. Our overdrive bonuses are increased by another 100%. So essentially, we are getting 300% bonus damage bonuses to our overdrive skills. We are getting pure gun damage on this one and action skill cooldown rate. Again, gun damage being applied to our action skill damage as well. And in the off chance that our action skill actually does go down and we need to get it back up, we have a triple bypass. It does allow us to use 3 charges, and every time we use a charge, thanks to our specializations, um, now with caffeine, we get our action skill back immediately. So, kind of the take you guys through how all this works. Directive L, Rapid Speed, Mox's Big Encore, and I need a Rowan's Charge, Shiny. So we're gonna. Oh,
Not loaded. A sin! Perfect time to practice language. Not so shiny now, are you?
see, did we get it? Yeah, that's how it works. For some reason, this boss is difficult for me to just put down in just a couple seconds. It gets a shield, and yeah, but still, boss is no issue there. But I hope you guys enjoyed build review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch y'all in the next one.